Hi guys, today is October the 8th after the market closed, and we're looking at a chart of S&P 500, and you can see we have dropped here, and then we're constantly going around up on this 21-day moving average, looking like a bear flag initially, but I couldn't be wrong. I mean, this is a trend line that we have been keeping above, and that's the 21-day moving average, which is bullish. It's rising. 50 days rising. 200 days rising. So the direction the market is up, but we create these little dojis and hanging mans, and then we continue going up here, but we are unable to take out that 1474 set here in on the September the 14th. The market usually gets much better at this time of the year, which is October, and usually climbs, and it's a bullish market till the March and May. 3 months are very good usually seasonally for the market, but let's take a look at it, what happened in the first 15 minutes here of this trading day. Today was Monday, and right here is the candle. It dropped and it barely could manage to go up higher. The volume was very low today, and one of the reasons the volume was low because the bond market was closed. This is a federal holiday, and then also the banks and other traders, institutional traders, were not at the desk. So when that happens, usually there are less buyers, and when there are less buyers, the sellers get an upper hand, the shorts get an upper hand, and they drive this market down, and there's nothing else left but the shorts dominate all the way. There were other issues here going on with the Europe and so on and so forth, but those rationalities do not stand chance. So let's see how the market does when everybody is back on their trading desk and making decisions tomorrow, which is in the morning. And usually the reason this falls apart, let's go back and look at the daily chart on one more index, which is RUT, and then I'll move on to some of the stocks here very quickly. RUT also is making this bear flag type formation, which I really don't like. If it's gonna be indeed a bear flag, it can drop from here to the 1823 level very easily, but it is sitting there like this after a sheer drop. This kind of action is not very healthy. It needs to go up here, and if it cannot manage it, then something is going to break down towards the downside, and if that does happen, RUT may go, SPX may bounce around. Apple, this is the first stock that we want to bring to your attention. It's below its 50-day moving average. It has a lot of selling in the last 3 days, and now it's penetrated even lower, almost down 14 points today. More than that, it was more than that. It went down quite a bit, and then it failed to recover, which tells me the selling is not over. One of the reasons was Apple is because, let's see, Apple falls on iPhone 5 supply production issues. Apple shares fell for a third straight day, and that is because there's a company in China which manufactures iPhone that has a small strike, 5 to 600 workers at Foxconn, Zhengzhou factory, and that may disrupt the iPhone production on Thursday and Friday. It was last week and Thursday, Friday. Since then, the stock has started dropping here. But would iPhone stop selling because of that strike? Probably not. We may get some delays, but probably not, because the whole strike and all that is probably resolved by now. But the short sellers were in droves here today, kicking this stock down as best as they can, like ants on an ant hill. I mean, they were just trying to push this down because the buyers were not there. So let's see when the full crew comes back what this will result and where it will resolve. If it has to go down, it will sit here at 625, which is the next support level, 620 level. They may try to push that down anyhow and touch it. As extremely oversold, you can see that it can bounce 15 to 20 points easily, and once we get above that 50-day moving average, which is sitting here at 658, 655, then things would be better. On the other hand, we have this stock, PCLN. Let me go there, PCLN, and see how we're doing here. This is a downward trend line. We hit that on Friday, but in lower volumes, this thing just had no go on it, and it just floundered right here. So that is what is happening on these major stocks. The direction of the market is still up, but with caution, and the PCLN is sitting here undecided.